Hello, welcome back to Rainbow Six Siege. Today we'll be looking at the operator Blackbeard. Blackbeard was added in the Dustline update. Blackbeard is a part of the SEAL's CTU. He is a 2 armor, 2 speed operator. He has with him an assault rifle, a DRM rifle, and a Desert Eagle. He also can use breaching charges or flashbangs. I typically use breaching charges just for getting around as him. His weapons have very low ammo to them but deal a lot of damage. This is to offset him having his shield that he has to reload more than other characters, making him vulnerable. Along with that, when he has his shield on, he is actually moving at the speed of a 1-speed operator. But it does not give him extra armor. It does, however, protect the front of his head and chest. With Blackbeard, you want to be very careful about being flanked. Being flanked is his detriment, because from the sides your shield will not protect you. Always watch your flanks like this. We were going to assault a window, but I wanted to make sure that the sides were safe. Flanking is, of course, one of the most common things to do in Rainbow Six Siege. It's very effective. Anyone that's flanked is typically dead. Blackbeard has actually seen a lot of changes over time. His shield currently has a health amount of 150, and he has 2 shields that he can swap in and out. Originally, Blackbeard had only 1 shield, but it had 800 health or so. It was incredibly hard to kill, and for the longest time Blackbeard was considered a top-tier character because of he could just go toe-to-toe with anyone and live. Now he's a bit more reasonable. His shield can take a few bullets before it breaks. Meaning he still has an edge, but it's not as ridiculous as it was originally. When a shield is damaged, you often want to get somewhere safe, remove it, and then switch it out with the other shield that's at full health. That way you can survive exchanges.
Rifle shield deployed.
You may also want to remove the shield or not put it on if you need to get somewhere fast, because of that slow movement can really hinder you. It also makes him heavier sounding, so he'll produce more noise.
Clearing the way.
Blackbeard is best used at long range, far away from enemies. That way it's harder for them to get a good angle and get around your shield. He can stay back and do suppressing fire. He can just be a threat to enemies. He can take up a bit of the role of a sniper, especially with his DRM. That's how I prefer to use him. Blackbeard excels at covering windows, because from the outside he can just have the only part of him visible be the shield.
15 seconds remaining.
Blackbeard also goes really well teamed with shield operators, to the point where it was banned in tournaments.
5 seconds remaining.
Also, always rush objective and try to do it, even at the cost of your own life, because if you don't make it in time, you still lose anyway. But yes, he used to be banned to use with shield operators because of you could just have Montaigne, or even Blitz crouch walking with Blackbeard behind him. There was very, very little of Blackbeard that would be visible to shoot. And with how high of health the shield had, he was almost invulnerable. With Montaigne, it was even a bit more ridiculous, where Blackbeard would stand behind Montaigne and lean just out, so only his shield would be visible, meaning he was effectively unkillable. And then you could just sweep around with him and kill people. With that too, since C4 was the best way to deal with a shield operator, Blackbeard could just kill whoever was going to throw C4. This is again me watching a flank. From that door, people like to break out and come and kill. I was watching Fuse's back, and we did indeed get flanked from up above. But I managed to survive thanks to my shield. And then switched on the other shield. Blackbeard is a bit straightforward in what he does. You don't have to worry too much about the technical uses of the gadget. You just need to focus on getting kills. That's what Blackbeard does, just get kills. Trade with people, take them out. Although Blackbeard is definitely not in his heyday anymore, he's still very effective. At close range, he is really weak. If you knife the shield part of his gun, it actually kills him. That counts as part of his body.
Securing the container once the threat is neutralized.
And he's still a very effective operator even without his shield.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Changing mags. Get up.
Here's some bad aim from me. If only they would just stand still.
Secure the container. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
At the back.
Op 4 last stop standing.
I just wanted to show that clip because that was just a bit amusing. The castle just very oblivious to me being there. This is gonna look real dumb. Now, when repelling, Blackbeard is again pretty well off. It goes well with him being so good at windows. But when he's repelling, he can just show the parts of him that are necessary to see, which generally will be just his shield. I'm not doing that the best here, since I'm letting part of my body be visible, but with the plants in the way, I wanted to be able to see. And a headshot through foliage, not bad. The problem, though, is that Blackbeard, while repelling may have some advantages, when pushing in, loses a lot of those. Blackbeard is best supported by teammates covering his flanks, protecting him when he's invulnerable. He can do a lot of trading solo, but you don't want to just be there to kill. When you're outnumbered, Blackbeard can very easily be flanked.
Hostile activity. Securing the room.
Oh yeah, another thing they changed about Blackbeard is that when he aims, there's a little bit of a delay. So it takes him longer to aim with the shield on.
Setting charge. Detonating. Mine set.
This is to give players a bit more of an edge when they're facing a Blackbeard, so that it's not as quite simple as just aim and fire for the Blackbeard and you get a easy kill.
Break.
But yes, that was Blackbeard. In the next update, I'll be going over the building house, and I will be going over mute.
Secure the room. Protect the bio container. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.